Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone tried the homework problems. Tried? Anyone got the answer for the first one? Aryan, Ali, Anshul, Anika answers. Lakshika, I answer. How much you got? 60. Yeah, you're right. Others, did you try? Aryan, tried? Forgot. There is a problem. Forgot, na? हाँ नहीं tried this thing. याद ही नहीं आया ना homework है करके. Hmm. Aryan, I think you didn't register in the site, right? Testing platform. You are not registered. So do ping me after the class. I'll send you a link. You can register and you can access this week test. Vivan, same for you also. Ping me in WhatsApp after the class gets over. I'll send you the list. And I sent you the test schedule also in the group. Have a look at it. So that will be the test every week for this month. Okay, let's see how to do this thing. Sure, other scams on. Who is missing? People are absent. Shorja is missing. Someone is missing. 3, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how to do this thing. So this question, right? First thing I'm asking you to find the maximum area. So first we need to find the area. This is more of a max question now. So when you project with u and theta, as this is flying, let's say at a distance x, take a small thickness dx, and you take a small rectangle of height y, isn't it? That is the whole process of integration, isn't it? And area under the curve. So this point will be range r comma 0, and this will be 0 comma 0. So the area under the curve will be integral y dx. And I know y is the equation of trajectory, which is x tan theta into 1 minus x by r into dx. Limits will go from 0 to r. So remember here you're integrating with respect to x. So theta is constant. So what you're finding here is, area for a given theta. So this integral, when you do this, you get x dx tan theta minus x square dx by r ka integral from 0 to r and 0 to r. This would be r square by 2 tan theta, and this would be r square by 3 tan theta, and this thing turns out to be r square by 6 tan theta, where r is the range. So what we got, area for a given theta is r square by 6 tan theta. Now try to understand. So for different values of theta, you get different areas. Among this, there is one area which is maximum. And I can substitute r is equal to u square sine 2 theta by g. So substitute there, you end up with area is equal to u power 4 sine square 2 theta by g square 6 tan theta. Now we need to maximize this. So for different thetas, you're getting different areas, maxima, minima. And what you do in maximum, minima, the first differential is 0. And we have to do here dA by d theta is equal to 0. Please have a look at it here. So you are integrating with respect to x, but you're differentiating with respect to theta. Check it out. Clear? Any doubts on this? Then next part. Now we have to integrate this, differentiate this. So I'll be differentiating so dA by d theta. This is all constant, u power 4 by 6g square d by d theta of sin square 2 theta tan theta ka differential should be 0. Use the product rule. This would be 2 sin 2 theta, and differential of sin 2 theta is cos 2 theta into 2 tan theta plus sin square 2 theta, and differential of tan theta is sec square theta equal to 0. Sin 2 theta goes off. This would be 4 tan theta cos 2 theta is equal to minus sin 2 theta sec square theta is cos square theta. Shifted this side, this would be 4 sin by cos. So 4 sin theta cos theta into cos 2 theta is minus sin 2 theta. Again, that is 2 sin 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is minus sin 2 theta. Again, this goes off. We get cos 2 theta is equal to minus half. 2 theta is 120 degrees and theta is 60 degrees. Check. That's how we do that. Have a look at this, what I did. Clear? Previous slide here. Have a look at this. Yeah. Next one. What about this guy? Anyone got the answer for this? How to do this thing? So once you have reached the H max, the gravity suddenly became, G horizontal. Let me show you what happens here. Did everyone try? Anyone got the answer? Chalo, try. I'll give you 1 more minute. Try. I know some of you didn't even see the homework question. Try. I'll give you a minute. It's a good one. This is a kind of question you can expect in. This is the kind of question, which is easy to solve but difficult to figure out. Most people have this misconception, don't get confused between a lengthy question and a tough question. A tough question is difficult to think, but might be easy to solve. You can have a lengthy question, which is, you can have a lengthy and an easy question, which is long to solve but easy. For example, previous question was lengthy question but not difficult. You have to integrate and differentiate. It's just brute force solving. This is the kind of question where you need to think what the hell is happening. Suddenly, out of nowhere, gravity changed and all that stuff. Try. Pratyush got the previous question, no? Understood the area part, right? Siddharth? Anshul, clear with the previous one? Yeah. Vivan got the previous one. The area under the projectile part. Got it? Vivan, can you hear me?
Yes,
Got the previous question, right? Okay. Now, previous question is clear, na?
I got the first slide. I'm going to be confused in the second one.
This one?
Yeah, and so also the first slide, how do you get y equals to, can you go to the first slide? X tan theta 1 minus xr.
Yeah, equation of trajectory last class we derived, na? Equation of trajectory, remember? That's the second form. You need to remember that. But then it is fine. But do have a look at it. This slide. Okay, differentiation part you're saying.
Yeah,
I use the product rule actually, UV. So when I differentiated sine to theta, the tan theta is outside. Then I differentiated tan theta and sine square 2 theta is outside. You know how to do, no? Product rule and a chain rule. So it's a differentiation. Do check it out. Still confused, ask me under the class. Let's get this. See what is happening here. Look at this. So when you projected with u and theta, you're saying that is r by 2. Basically, this is your h max. At h max, what is the velocity? U cos theta. Agreed? So to go from here to here, how much time will you take? Time of ascent, which is u sine theta by g. Now, once you go here, what happened to the gravity? Gravity became like this now. If you just rotate the page by 90 degrees, can you observe? This is just like a 1D motion, isn't it? Particles simply going up and coming down. Does that make sense? The whole problem looks as if you throw a particle vertically. And what is the time of flight for this? 2u by g. So u ka place mein you have 2u cos theta by g. And once you come back, what is the speed again? You come back with again u cos theta. But the moment you come back, again the gravity has become vertically downward. So again, it will follow the same path and go back to the particle. Is this making sense? So you go and come back the same way. And while coming back, how much time will you take? Again, you will take u sine theta by g. So this is the path of the particle. It will go till h max, then it will go horizontally. It will slow down, then turn back and again come back. Once you come back, again, gravity has become vertically downward. Again, it will go back to the initial point of projection. I didn't ask you, but the total time of flight will be 2u sine theta by g. This is on the left-hand side, and 2u cos theta by g. That's your total time of flight. Is this making sense? Ali?
I couldn't understand.
Which part?
So the question only.
Question only didn't understand. You're sleeping then.
No,
Last class what
question
you were
I
doing?
understood. Question I understood what's happening, but
Okay.
the solution I'm not able to understand.
You didn't understand
How
this
to
part?
Yes, sir. That
You didn't
you
understand?
first time. Yeah.
No, you didn't understand this part? U sine theta by g?
That
Ali?
understood. That is the time of flight. I understood.
That is time of ascent.
Time of assignment.
Now see, Ali, I'll tell you one thing. Whenever you say I don't get something, be very clear, because I'm sure every question you'll understand 10-20%, something you don't understand. Don't make a blanket statement I didn't understand, because what will happen with that, you will never find out where is your mistake or where you're having a problem. If you don't know where is the problem, you won't be able to give time to that problem and solve it. So maximum, whenever you say I have a doubt, it's not about me asking. Even when you're studying also, always say that, okay, I didn't understand the whole thing, but I understood something, I didn't understand something. So you understood this part, going up part, okay?
That u cos theta after that and
Yeah,
what
this part you
will
understood, going up wala.
that understood, that is u sin theta by
So
theta.
yeah, करते एक step करते देखो. Now after this point, the particle का motion became u cos theta. Gravity is which way? Gravity is also left now. Now if you rotate the page by 90 degrees, can you see this will simply go up and come down? Doesn't look like 1D motion?
Yeah,
Looks like vertical projectile, na?
yeah.
Pakka?
Hmm.
And you'll come back with what speed? U cos theta.
Yeah.
And what is the time of flight for this? 2 u cos theta by g. Sure. And you came back with what speed? U cos theta.
Yeah.
And how is the gravity? Downward. So
Downward.
again, you'll go like this, na, projectile.
Hmm.
And this would be again u sin theta by g. You came back to the same point, na?
Yeah.
Pakka?
So you, yeah, then to time of flight.
Meaning the second part became like this actually. Someone threw the stone up with u cos theta and gravity is g. SI. Sure. Anyone still not clear? Please ask her. Please don't hesitate to ask your doubts. Dikshita got late.
Yeah.
क्या हो गया? What happened? Went out somewhere? Slept?
No, so we actually went out somewhere and then I realized, oh my god, it's 7 left class. Very easy.
Chalo. I think you missed this first problem. You did all this. I'll send you the recording. Go through that. Right? If you still don't understand, next class you ask me. I'll teach you.
Sure, sir. Thank
But did you try the homework problems? Forgot.
you. No, I tried, but I didn't get this answer, so I was stuck
Chalo.
in
That is fine. That is fine. You tried, na? Half of these people in the class didn't try. They don't even remember only. I mean, if I don't take a class for 1 week, they'll ask me like, sir, we heard your voice and saw you somewhere. So, Shanika is smiling. Yes, sir, you're saying what is saying true. Anay to fix that. Siddhartha will definitely forget everyone. Nee. Next one. All got this? Same question. Let me modify it a bit. You tell me how will this look. Suppose same thing. You're projecting with u and theta. Let's say this is r by 4, 1/4 of the range. So up to 1/4 of the range, gravity is g, right? And after this, gravity is g this way. Can you draw the path? I just want the path. Let's say project with u and theta. This time 3r by 4, meaning 3/4 of the distance. The gravity is g, and then the gravity becomes horizontal. Can you draw the path? Just the path. Solving would be more fun, but let's not do that right now. That's what I'm saying. See, you need not do 10 different things. You can just take one problem and you can mess it so much in physics. You can think of more possibilities. That's how you learn and make, understand better. Draw the path. Try. You got 2 minutes. A minute or 2 minutes. Approximately, how does it look? Anyone didn't get the question, please ask. Same as the previous question. Previous question was r by 2 was g and the remaining was g. Horizontal. Here I just changed the distances. Ali, question was clear? Anshul, got this now? You're silent today. Do adjust your cam. It feels like you're very far off somewhere in Pluto types. So, yeah. How does the path look like? First one now. So when you're throwing with u and this thing, you will go till here. When you reach here, remember the velocity is like this. This is Vx, this is Vy. Now Vy is not 0. Means velocity is still this way. But the gravity has become g this way. So this will go like this parabola. You're getting how it is? It looks like a parabola which is going a projectile motion that way. And once you come here, again you have a speed v here. Once you come outside, again gravity has become downward. So this will fly like this. Check out the path, how it looks. Is this looking convincing? When you're on the left-hand side, gravity is down. You're going upward. So velocity is still in the upward direction. So here velocity is this way, but gravity is this way. So you will turn this way, no? You will turn towards the gravity, isn't it? And if you turn towards the gravity, again, you'll go and hit that line. Once you hit the line, again, the gravity is downward, you'll turn back. Is this making sense? How will the second path look like? I know, it is. I understand. If you got it, it is good. I know you won't be able to type it in the chat box. How will the second guy look? This is 3r by 4. Means you have gone up and you're coming down now. You already crossed h max. So velocity will be this way. And gravity is this way. So you actually kind of, when you assume if there is no ground, it would have been something like this. You will hit the ground somewhere here actually. You would have traveled like this.
Yes.
You will hit the ground somewhere. Clear? It would kind of look like this. The path would bend more towards this. Getting it? The path would bend inwards. All clear with this? There, this much idea you should have now. See, if these questions are easy to do, but wo thoda, you need to give that thinking. You can't blindly put a formula and get answers for these kind of questions. Any doubts on this? Ali, clear with this? Vivan? Sure? Aryan, got this? Great. Let's see some standard problem and then we'll do something more better. Can I turn the page? Anay? Shaurja? Pratyush? Anika? Clear? Perfect. Next one. This problem will keep making all the formulas, revised. A particle is projected with u and theta. U is 20 meter per second. Theta is 60 degrees. Find h max, range, time of flight. Find time to reach h max by 2. Half of h max. Find speed at h max by 2. Find time when velocity makes 45 degrees with the horizontal. Find average velocity when it reaches h max. Find speed when it makes an angle 30 degrees with the horizontal. Chal, let's get the 6th question. This would be a standard question. Like I just gave you the data, it's all formula based. Let's see how will you do this. Try, you got 5 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes, then we'll discuss the first 2 questions. Okay. Anika, your answers are confusing actually. The 2 root 2 is for the second part, yeah? First part is fine. Type the answer for the second part. First is easy. First is formula based. Type the answer for the second part. First कुछ नहीं है ना. First में तो formula substitute करना है. Find the time to reach half of h max. Get that one. The answer for the second part. Root 150 by 5. Okay, first one is easy. H max is u square sine square theta by 2g. That is 20 square sine square 60 by 20. 20 cancels off. And that would be 20 into 3 by 4, 15 meters. Time of flight is 2u sine theta by g. 2 into sine 60 root 3 by 2 by g by 10. 2 root 3 seconds. Range will be u square sine 2 theta. That will be 120. That is root 3 by 2 by g is 10. That's 400 by 20. 20 root 3 meters. Okay? First part is easy. Find the time to reach half of h max. Lakshika, I think that is right. Now listen carefully. You want to find the time when h max by 2 means, tell me one thing. See, whenever you solve a question, think like this. When you say h max by 2, are you talking about vertical direction or horizontal direction? Vertical or horizontal? Vertical, right? Clear? See, that is how your thought process should go. Don't always jump into problem solving, without understanding what you're doing. Always go with a plan. So here I am talking about half of h max. You're talking about vertical, and you're asking for time. So you gave me the displacement. You're asking for time. You gave me speed. You gave me angle. You gave me acceleration. Out of the three equations, which equation fits? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Because in the first equation, there is no displacement. In the third equation, there is no time. Is this making sense? This is what should go in your head when you're solving a problem. Array, it is given half of h max, matlab displacement in vertical direction is given. I know speed, I know time, right? And I know acceleration. So the only equation which fits is this. So Sy is h max by 2. Uy is u sine theta time. Ay is minus g. Is this making sense? And you're done. So just dump it here. This will be 15 by 2. U sine theta will be 20 root 3 by 2. And this would be minus 5t square. 5 4 3 and this would be t square minus 2 root 3t plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 2 root 3 plus or minus b square, that is 4 3s are 12 minus 4ac, 1a is 1 and this is 2, 4 3 12, so 6 by 2. So that will be root 3 plus or minus root 6 by 2. So that would be root 3 plus or minus root over 3 by 2. Why are we getting two answers?
So because it will come down on the way and it will still reach the
Yeah.
same
Yes, sir.
height.
So when you're going like this, there are two positions you get h max by 2. One is here and one is here. This would be the smaller time, root 3 minus root 3 by root 2. This would be the bigger time, root 3 minus root over 3 by 2. Check. So again, I'm telling you, when you're solving questions in physics, don't blindly put some formula and start solving. Don't run behind the answer, run behind understanding. What is given? What do I need to find? What all things that I know will work for this equation? In the beginning it will look little irritating, but once you make it a habit, right, you will do questions by instinct. You have to develop that kind of ability for physics. Don't blindly jump into a question. Make a plan, go with that. Okay, because it is like this, I will do like this, then it might happen like this. Then you start, you mess it up, that is okay, you will learn. But don't do like the school mein wahi hota hai na, there is to give you the formula, numbers, put there, get the answer. Doesn't work that way. Get the
Sir,
third part. Dikshita.
sir, this question I did like H max formula. No, sir, but the height would be
Right.
15 by 2 equals u square sine square theta by.
No. You're doing a mistake. What you're saying h by 2 is the new h max.
Ah,
Why? How can that be? At h max, what is the condition? Vertical velocity is 0. Is the vertical velocity 0 here?
oh,
You can't use, no?
okay, sir.
That way. But chalo, even if you do that, what will you get? Meaning, what you're doing, Dikshita, if this is the h max now, you're finding a new velocity where you're finding for this projectile.
Oh,
You
okay,
change the question only, na?
okay.
You're doing something else totally.
No, because what I thought was from that we can get u sine theta and then substitute in
But tell me
times.
one thing, you sine theta, you already know, 20 sine 60. So what you found u sine theta is for a new question where you projected with u sine theta where this is the new h max. You're doing this question. Got it?
Okay,
You're doing something else.
fine, sir.
All clear with the second part? Anyone didn't understand this thing, please ask. Clear? Go with the third question. Find the speed at h max by 2.
Is it right?
What is right? I don't know the answer, really. Dekhna padega. But I'm getting a strong feeling it's a blunder. Because socho na, I projected with 20 meters per second. Now see, everyone, listen. Ali typed an answer root 550. I can see and tell it's a blunder. Can you tell me how? For the third question, Ali said for the third question, answer is root 550. This is one more skill you need to develop. Huh? When you see an answer, you should know this is bullshit.
Sir,
It's a
because
very
it's more than the original
more than
speed.
initial speed, na Ali. 20 is root 400. You got root 550. Your speed gained. We are talking about particle on Earth. You are from some alien planet.
That's understood, sir. So I took displacement.
I get it. So this is one more thing. Huh? You should know. This is a very important ability. Huh? You'll be able to eliminate at least 2 options in mains. There is one question when I was writing my CET exam, a question tha. Big question, maths mein. Almost 8 pages ka question tha. 8 lines ka, 9 lines ka question. And it was like integral of root over x square, blah, 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 blah. Question is find mod x. Generally, what I do, right, I have a habit of, I scan the question, I look at the options, then again I read the question, just to get an understanding what is being asked. So the question was find mod x, and the options are -1, -2, -3, and 1. Now you tell me, do I care what is the question?
No.
I just marked the answer and went ahead. So, happens. Second one, everyone, find the speed at h max by 2. Try, you got a minute. Ekansh says 100 root 5 by 2. Okay. Lakshika, you got 5 root 10. Okay. I don't remember the answer actually. देखना पड़ेगा. Aryan answers. Vivan. Anshul, no answers today. Shorja answers. Pratyush. Listen to the C part. Huh? Unlike vertical motion, here you have to be careful. There's a trap. When the particle is flying at h max by 2 here, remember there are 2 speeds here. There is a Vx and there is a Vy. And I know Vx is always constant, which is u cos theta. So how do you find Vy? Vy square is equal to uy square plus 2ay sy, isn't it? You gave me height and you're asking for the speed. So Vy square is equal to uy square is initial speed u sine theta, that is 20 sine 60, 10 root 3 ka whole square. Uy is u sine 60. Plus
Sir, 10 root
gravity
3 by 2.
20 root 3 by 2, na God?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, sir.
Minus 10 and h max by 2 is 15 by 2. So from here we get Vy square is equal to 300 minus 150 is 150 meters per second. 150. Now be careful. This is the mistake people do. They think this is the answer. Nay. I asked you for speed. So speed at that point is root over Vx square plus Vy square. There are 2 components. Na? This Vy gives you only the vertical component. And what is Vx square? Vx is u cos theta, which is 20 cos 60, which is 10 meter per second. So this would be 100 plus 150, that is 250, 5 root 10 meters per second. That is your speed. Nika, you got that right. Akshika, you're also right. Check. Most people find the vertical component and they forget the horizontal component.
So can you go to the previous page?
This one?
Yeah, just. Yeah, yes, okay.
Please check the speed part. Next question is what? Find time when the velocity makes 45 degrees. Others can keep trying. And average velocity at h max by h max. Do look at the Sika solution.
Can you show the question again?
Yeah, all clear with this page? Can I turn it back to the question?
Yes.
Always stop me, huh? If you think you need to see a page, stop me. Don't hesitate. It's okay. You guys need to talk and tell me more because see, online ka wo ek defective. I can't see your face and say what is happening with you. You have to talk a bit. Maximum I'll try to push from my side. It has its own advantages. You can sit at your home at comfortably and chill out and learn. But then everything comes as a package. D question. Find the time when the velocity makes 45 degrees with horizontal. That's easy. E is a good one. F is fine. Get them. Let's see. Find the time and this thing. Which formula are we talking about? This formula. Tan alpha is equal to u sine theta minus gt by u cos theta. You should definitely revise the notes. Again, I'm telling everyone, after every class gets over, next day, you have to take the notes, take a rough paper. Each and every question that I taught you, you should do it on your own again. If you don't do that, maybe 1 or 2 weeks अच्छा चलेगा starting chapters, but later on you will find physics becomes very difficult. School जैसा नहीं है. Don't try to study 1 day before, 2 days before. Don't try to cram everything. You did not be a super genius to crack advanced exam, but you need to work, consistently on daily basis. This is the formula there. The angle at any point to is this thing. Most people don't understand that. And trust me when I say that. In my class, when I studied in 10th standard, right, I used to be somewhere like 25, 26, 20 to 30 ka beach mein out of 52 people in the class. I was never a topper in the class. I was not in top 10 also. I'm the only guy who got into IIT in that batch. So if it was about being a genius, I have seen tens of geniuses who have messed up everything. I see that every year, even in your seniors batch. There's a guy whom I thought will get, 200 rank. He messed up with 22,000 rank. There's a guy whom I thought will end up with 2,000 rank, 3,000 rank. He ended up at 500 rank. The difference is that guy whom I thought 2,000 is not a brilliant guy, but damn hard worker. Consistency. Work on daily basis. Nothing beats that. So again, I'm telling you, you're serious about this exam, you need to be focused on that. And trust me, that is more, stress-free, and that will actually make you more happy and stronger. And if you're thinking like, sir, itna hard work kyun karna hai? Is it, is it really worth it? I'm telling you, it is worth it. Because when you actually put an effort and get into a good college, why should you go to IIT? Anyone knows why you're studying and why you're going to IIT? To get a better job, more salary. If you ask me now, why you should go to IITs? To make good friends. Trust me on that. The main purpose of going to IIT is one thing. Teaching part, theek hai, that is okay. Really, they don't teach that great. The most of the teachers there are researchers. They're not interested in teaching. Half of the classes you'll find boring. But the degree is important. You have good placements, but more than that, you will meet one of the most weirdest and craziest people ever. And yeah, these people are awesome. Think about it. These are the people. Yeah, these are the people, right, who worked hard in 11th and 12th. Think about it. At your age, you're supposed to be playing around. But these people, right, did something with their life at an age of, 16, 17-year-old, putting a fight for something in life. That means something. The kids are different. You need to become one of them. This does not come from talent. This comes from putting a lot of work, and, you have to become awesome. It is to make good friends. I'm telling you seriously. And why you need good friends? When you have good friends and strong friends, you will be strong. I'll just give you one example. When my batch passed out, there was a group, CS mein. One guy got into Amazon. The other guy got into Sony. Not a bad company, but Sony mein, he was not happy. They took 12 people in Sony company. And this guy used to call and crib, literally used to complain, "Arey, yahan pe kuch bhi nahi hai. It is a boring time pass job. Even a 10th kid can do this work." Then I asked him, "Why the hell did they hire you guys?" You know what he said? Whenever a client comes, he brings the client and shows them, "Dekho, we have 12 IITians working on your project." And the client becomes happy. "Oh, IITians are working on my project. Great, great, great." And he gives more projects. So he's bloody using us as a marketing team. He does not want our skills. He does not want to teach us something. He's just using us like a marketing. "Oh, IITians are working on your project." So people got pissed off and left. And then this guy tried to apply for Amazon. The Amazon people rejected his resume saying, "You don't belong to our field. You're in a different company totally. Your profile is different." And this guy didn't understand what to do. Then he remembered one of his friend, not even his close friend, he's his batchmate. In a computer science batch, you have around 100 students. One of the guy, getting it? He just called him up and said, "Arey yaar, मैं Sony में हूँ. I want to come to Amazon, but these guys are rejecting the resume." He said, "यार, तू tension मत ले. तू मेरा resume भेज. I will send it on my personal basis." Because when an employee sends the resume, right, the HR will take care of it. We'll see that. Then he told him, "Boss, Amazon interview mein, this will, they'll ask more. You prepare for this." That guy sat with him, helped him for a month preparing for his interview. This is there, huh? Even today, right, my juniors still call me sometimes. I don't even know who the hell is that guy. I passed out in 2010. 2015 ka some junior calls me up. "Sir, your number was given by so and so. My friend ka friend ka friend. But all are IITians. So I need a guidance on this thing." I said, "Okay, tell me." The point, what? The moment he says, "Sir, I'm from IIT Madras, so and so hostel," I know this guy belongs to my category. Ye mera species hai. We are ready to help. I'm telling you that bonding is very important. That is how we have the network. The moment you say that, right, we will like, "Chal na boss, bolo, kya hai? Matlab, what do you need?" I don't even know who the hell is that guy, but I'm ready to listen because he's from my college or he's from IIT. But you will give that opportunity. I'm not saying life easy ho jayega. You will get that first opportunity. So this guy prepared very well. And this guy's banda naturally talented tha. He worked hard. He cracked the interview, got into Amazon. He worked in Amazon for 2 years. Then he applied for Google. Now, what did he say in Google? "I am an employee of Amazon." They said, "Okay, great, Amazon employee. So, dekhte uska bhi kya hai." He went there, he cracked the exam. He worked in Google Hyderabad for 2.5 years. I remember it very well because Google ka office mein he used to take us for free food. He used to tell us, "Some free food milta hai karke." Literally, every 2 kilometers, they have a place to eat food. You can just go there and just start eating anything you want. And free. The best thing is free, free, free. The only thing is you're not allowed to bring it back to room. We would have taken polythene bags, covers, bags, and brought at least a ton of food. Oh yeah, he worked in Google for 2.5, 3 years, and then he got shifted to Google headquarters in US. Now you tell me in this, the person is talented. He can even crack Google interview. He went to there, but if his friend was not there in Amazon, he would have never got an opportunity. That was a brick. And this is just a story, huh? I can tell you hundreds of things like this. Why all that? 6 years back, one of my friend called up. He was working in some construction company, real estate. He was a civil engineer. This guy got fed up with real estate and wanted to get into marketing. He did MBA, but problem by after doing MBA, everyone started saying, "Boss, you are a civil engineer. How can we take for an MBA? You don't have experience." This guy was struggling a lot, and once we had having a discussion, and then I told him, "Yeah." Then I remembered one of my junior who was in Hyderabad. He has his own company. Meaning his dad was damn rich. We didn't know that. I used to buy that guy 10 rupees ka Frankie's hostel. Mein. His dad had a property of 2,000 crores. And then I called him up. Oh, उसका नाम क्या था? अरे यार, in years. अरे यार, उसका I used to call him Sarko करके. We used to call him with a nickname, Ravi Teja. Ravi Teja. So I called him up. I said, "अरे Sarko," मैंने nickname था Sarko करके. मेरा एक मेरा बैचमेट है, उसका कुछ हेल्प चाहिए, तेरे कंपनी में कुछ मिलेगा क्या? ऐसे तू भेज ना, मैनेजर पोस्ट है, तो जो पोस्ट चाहिए बताओ, आई विल गिव इट यू। आई सेड, यार, डोंट गिव एनी पोस्ट, जस्ट गिव हिम एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर एन इंटरव्यू। इफ यू थिंक ही इज फिट, गिव हिम अ जॉब, or else just throw him out. I don't care. Just give an opportunity. Don't take it on my name. He said, okay, you send him. I sent him. He took an interview and everything. He said he's okay. Matlab, okay, meaning, hey, itna great nahi hai, but it is okay. Then he said, yeah, usko kuch help chahiye. You know, he's trying to get into MBA management and all, but because of his civil background, no one is helping him out. Then he said, okay. Then they had a discussion. He told him, boss, you know, you work in my company 1 year as an assistant general manager in so and so marketing division. That guy was running sales in some company. I think his business was selling something, some food products or something. So you work there, and after 1 year, I'll give you a certificate saying you're an excellent employee in marketing. Using that, you go and get a job somewhere. That guy worked there for a year. He got a certificate from them. He's an MD, na? My junior is my MD there of the company. And then he got into ITC. He started working in ITC ka food division. Now, you tell me. And this guy is my friend, and I told my junior who is working in somewhere. मतलब वही होता है. Because you know, this I have seen in IIT ka this thing. I have my school ka group also. Useless people. You talk to them anytime. अरे पता है वो आदिपुरुष movie देखा कैसा है? Did you see that movie? This movie? Bloody discussions on all random stuff. They're good for nothing. They always keep talking, complaining, all weird things. But IITians ऐसा नहीं है, no. One thing that I have seen, we believe in the fact that when you help your friends to become strong, one day when you need help, the friends will be there for you. We believe in that fact, and we want everyone to grow strong with us. We are not greedy like यार मुझे top बनना है and I want all my friends to suffer below me. That is one thing, you know. You will find such kind of people who will really think about helping you out, not just for namesake. And ज़्यादा नहीं है रे. You just need to have 3 to 4 friends like that in life. काफी है. And the 3 to 4 people need to get it from a good place. And that's why you need to study hard. And trust me, go to IIT. It is really fun. You have 5 days a week college, Saturday, Sunday holiday. I told you this thing. Summer 3 months holidays, May, June, July. December 1 month winter holidays. 5 days, they have 2 half days. Bloody, you have so much time to pursue whatever activities you want. Right? 11th and 12th, you won't make friends. All these people are your competition. 11th and 12th is not a place to make friends. All these are competitors. They are like, everyone is looking at each other's throat like, bloody, this guy is going to take my rank. Getting it, you will have a lot of things to do there. I learned violin, I learned martial arts, I was the computer gaming captain, I had 2 teams, I was teaching, I did a course on movie making. Bloody, I did so many things. I'm an electrical engineering by degree. I did a course on how to build ships. I got so bored of electrical engineering, I went to the naval architecture department. I said I will do this shipbuilding course. अच्छा लगा था. They're literally building ships, and that was fun. And my final project in that course was how to make a submarine. I made it with a Sprite bottle. The teacher was so happy. I said, "You're innovative." It didn't work. It sank immediately, but he said design was nice. I did something weird. Yeah, it is fun. So seriously, put effort. I'm telling you, you will. It is worth it. If you ask me, is this 2 years of struggle and toil worth it? It is worth it. So don't give up. Keep working. Whenever you have a problem, you think there's an issue. I'll tell you again. Problems आएगा. Things won't be good. Things will mess up a lot. Please talk to respective teachers. कुछ problem आ रहा है, I'm there. You can just message me. We can have a call. I can help you out. But continue working. Don't give up and don't leave it. So let's get back to the question. So you're asking for 45 degrees here. You should know a reason why you're studying for 2 years. That's what you're studying for, to make better friends, to have a lot of fun in IIT, a lot of holidays. I just studied for holidays. I'll tell you openly. मुझे तो इतना कुछ पता ही नहीं था. I was very dumb. I just knew there are a lot of holidays in IITs and I studied every day. But every 1 day holiday you miss here, you get 4 days there. So this guy would be tan 45 plus or minus, because I simply said 45. I didn't tell you which 45. It could have been 45 while going up. It could have been 45 while coming down. U sin theta will be 10 root 3. G was 10 and cos theta was 10. 10 cancels off. T will be root 3 plus or minus 1. They are the two answers. Check. What about D part? Find the average velocity when it reaches H max. D is clear, everyone. Easy. Direct formula substitution. Get the E part. Let's finish it off. E and F. How to find such good people? Study well, become strong. When you become strong, you attract strong people. Weak people will get scared of you. They won't come near you. Only strong people will be left around. Find the average velocity. What is average velocity definition? Remember, what is average velocity definition? Displacement by time. Think, you got a minute for E and F. Both are easy. Lakshika got something. I think that might be right. Let's see. See, you want average velocity. So as you're flying here, this is your initial, this is your final. This is the displacement, everyone. Average velocity is displacement by time. Displacement is initial to final position. This is h and this is r by 2. H is how much? 15. R by 2 is how much? 10 root 3. So displacement will be square and add them. So displacement will be root over h square plus r square by 4. And what about the time taken? Time taken is time taken to go from 0 to h max. That is time of ascent, which will be u sine theta by g. And what is average velocity? Average velocity, displacement by time. I will leave the calculations to you. You can just substitute. Did the same thing, Lakshika. And this thing gave you how much? 5 root 7. Okay. Others can check and see whether that's what you're getting. And the F part, he is asking find the speed when the angle becomes 30 degree. So this is u and this is theta and this is v and this is alpha. And I know the horizontal velocity is always constant. U cos theta is v cos alpha. So u is 20. This is cos 60. You're asking when the speed becomes cos angle becomes 30. So v is equal to 10 by cos 30, 20 by root 3. Please check this, everyone. This is a standard question. Matlab, in this, any one question can come as a mains or a bits question. All formula based, there's nothing much to think. Do check this
Sir,
out.
can you
Ask
show
if you're
the sir, can you show the D path?
D part here.
Yes, sir, done.
Please check this, everyone. Can I go ahead? All clear with this? Vivan, clear with this so far? Yeah. Anshul, Ali, got it, na? Turning the page. We have a building of height h. The particle is projected horizontally. Same building. projected with speed u, angle theta. Same building height h. Same building projected downward with angle theta. Find the time of flights and the relation between them. Let's get this. How do you do this? Again, you need to think. Time of flight depends on vertical motion. How do you do this thing? See. Always understand the point you're throwing is always the origin. So from here you go here and fall somewhere here. So here your ux is equal to u and uy is equal to 0. And this coordinate will be range comma minus h because you're going down. So use the equation sy is equal to uy t plus half ay t square. So the vertical displacement is minus h, vertical velocity is 0, minus half g t square. We get t is equal to root over 2h by g, independent of the horizontal velocity. If they ask you to find the range, then sx is equal to uxt plus half ax t square. Then this will be range, ux will be u cos theta, that is u only, root 2h by g, because ax is 0. I didn't ask you for range, but if I ask you, that's how we find. Getting how I did this? Because time of flight depends on vertical, right? Sy is uyt plus half ayt square. Again, understand we are just playing with the three equations, but this time y direction and x direction separately. How to do the second part if you're throwing at an angle theta? You get a quadratic. Check this out, first part. Next one, see. This thing, when you throw up with u and theta, idea is the same. You're going to land somewhere here. This would be 0, 0. This would be r, minus h. Ux is u cos theta. Uy is u sin theta. So using the equation sy is equal to uy t plus half ay t square. So sy would be minus h, uy would be u sin theta. This would be time t2 minus rg t2 square. You get a quadratic. Clear? Plus. You want to find range? Range will be horizontal time of flight ux into t2. You can just multiply that, you'll get the range. The horizontal velocity u cos theta into time of flight. Now for the C part, the only difference would be you're throwing it down. So
G would-
ux are
No, sir, I said the G sign would change.
ui will go minus u sin theta. Because you're throwing it down, the vertical component will be down. So the equation will look sy is uy t plus half ay t square. This will be minus h minus u sin theta t3 minus half g t3 square. That is a catch. And here t3 would turn out to be minus u sin theta plus root over u square sin square theta plus 2gh by g. That's your answer. Now, if you multiply t1, t2, t3, you end up with t1 square is equal to t2 into t3. You can check it out. Do you remember same result we had in 1D motion when you throw it from building? It was the exact same result. Quite an important task. Standard question in exam like mains and bits. Direct result they ask you. You won't have time to derive there. Remember the result. If a stone is thrown from a building horizontally, thrown at an angle theta upward, thrown at an angle theta downward. Time of flights are t1, t2, t3. Which of the following is a relation between them? And there'll be four options. T1 is t2 plus t3. T1 square is t2 square plus t3 square. T1 is root t2, t3, and they'll give something else. 1 by t1 is equal to 1 by t2 plus 1 by t3. Yes, so four options. Okay, I have to mark it. Check.
Sir,
Haan.
sir, I got T3 equals root over T1 T2.
No. देखो ना, if you multiply t2 and t3, this thing looks like a plus b, and this looks like a minus b whole square, no?
No, but I didn't find it separately, sir. Like, I just wrote the equations of motion for three cases.
Okay.
So in the first one, it would be
This no, this is root 2h by g.
yeah, for that it would be h equals u sin theta t1 plus half into g into t1 square.
This one, no? Second one. No, how are you doing it? You have to do it for three different equations separately.
Yeah, yes, sir. But for the first case, when it is
हाँ,
thrown along the horizontal.
horizontal. ये answer है ना?
Okay, I actually added out of the three equations. I took two equations, added them.
No. You should not add them. ये question हो गया. This is the first part done. This has no relation to the second part.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting it? There are three different stones from three different buildings. They don't have relation to each other.
Okay, I thought from the same building. Sorry.
No, even if it is the same building, there are three different particles, no? Got it?
Oh.
All clear with this? Easy one. Shaurja, clear? Anay? Ali, clear? Next one. You have a building of height 60 meters. Particle is projected with 20 meters per second at 60 degrees. Find range and the speed when it reaches the ground. And find alpha also. Alpha is this angle. Alpha is the angle made by the particle when it hits the ground. Let's get this.
So what's the value of root 3? 1.7? Oh,
1 point चलेगा आंसर √3 में छोड़ देना.
तो बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा फिर तो कन्वर्ट
हाँ.
करने पे.
What are you trying to find? Range?
Yes.
That is okay ना. चलेगा देखते हैं. Range 60 meters. Someone got a decent answer. 10 into √3 plus 3√2 हो सकता है. See? So when you're throwing this, you're projecting 20 and 60 na. This is 10 meter per second. U cos 60 and this is 10√3 meters per second. This is Uy and this is Ux. Height of the building is 60 meters. So first find the time of flight. Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Minus 60 is 10√3t. Haan, numbers are bad. Plus 10t square. 0, 0, 0 will cancel. Minus 12 2√3t minus t square. You have t square minus 2√3t minus 12 is 0. And we get t is equal to 2√3 plus or minus b square. 4 3 is 12 plus 48 by 2. That would be 60. Am I right? Did I goof up somewhere? Looks right. √3 plus √60 is 4 will come out to √15. Please check. √3 plus √15. Ha, Dikshita.
Yes.
Anika, that is range, yeah? Yeah. The range will be the horizontal velocity ux into time of flight, which is 10 into √3 plus √15. Please check. Yeah, this is the answer. I think most of you got it. I can't see where you goofed up. Clear? अभी तक how to find the speed? Now for speed you can use kinematics, but there is a better way. Listen, whenever they ask you speed now, I know this is a little not from our topic, but not this concept exactly. But there's a much faster way to do this. 20 meters per second. This building ka height is 60 meters. So this is your initial state. Potential energy is mass into g into height. Kinetic energy is half mu square. You can conserve energy directly. On the ground level, potential energy is 0. Kinetic energy is half mv square. Energy is independent of angle. Yeah, you can use energy and finish off faster. So this will be mgh. If you want to do kinematics, you can do. Then you have to find Vy separately, Vx separately, and you have to square them and add them. It will be lengthy. Half mv square. M cancels off. You end up with G is 10, H is 60. U square will be 20 square 400 by 2. That is 200 is equal to V square by 2. That would be 800. So 1600 ka root is V. V is equal to, we get 40 meters per second. Easy. And if you're hitting the ground with 40 meters per second V and angle alpha, I know U cos theta is equal to V cos alpha. The horizontal component is constant. U is 20, this is cos 60. V is 40 and this is cos alpha. So cos alpha is equal to 1 by 4. There you can find alpha also. So remember this thing, whenever they throw from buildings and ask you the speed, not velocity. Energy is the best. If they ask you speed, then you have to find Vx, Vy component and solve. Vx will remain constant. You can find Vy from, Vy square minus Uy square is 2a Sy, and then you get it. Do check this out. All clear with this? Any doubts on this? Again, whatever I taught you every class, make sure every class, next day, tomorrow, take out the notes, take a paper and resolve all of them on your own again. Trust me, some of you won't even get half of them. That is totally fine. That is because, see, right now, you're not doing anything. I'm teaching and you're listening. You didn't keep any effort. This is not your effort. This is my effort. So don't ever think like, you listen to the class and somehow you know how to do. It is like thinking, watching YouTube channel and thinking you know how to cook. You should ask your mom how that turns out to be. I still remember, first time I tried cooking chicken, I saw the full recipe, I understood every damn thing, and it became a chicken soup. The second time I made something, my friends were asking what the hell was this? But it was tasting good, so everyone just kept quiet and ate. Free food, na? Third time it came, it looked something like a chicken curry. I think after fourth time I started making it good. It takes time. When you don't practice, most people have this issue, sir, my concepts are bad, that's why I'm not able to do problems. It is wrong, logically. Till now, in kinematics, how many concepts did I teach you? V is u plus at, S is ut plus half at square, V square minus u square is 2s. Did I teach you anything else? But how many variations we did? So it is always that way. Start solving the problems. When you get stuck, try one more time and get the doubt cleared, your concept will become better. You improve your concepts by doing more problems. No matter how much you read theory, your concepts will never improve. Clear? So there. So make sure to try them all. I'll give you some homework questions. We'll wrap up a little early today.
So you have written u cos theta equals to v cos alpha because u cos theta
Horizontal
is the
velocity is
horizontal
same, na?
velocity along.
Yeah. Horizontal velocity is constant. That you can always use. So now try these homework questions. I'm giving you them because, in the class, I won't be able to give you enough time. These questions will take, 10, 15 minutes of time to think and figure it out. So try these homework questions and come next class. First thing we'll discuss them. A particle is projected with u and theta. At this point, x is equal to 0, x-axis. The gravity in the region is equal to g is equal to g naught x. G naught is constant, x is the x coordinate. Gravity is changing with x coordinate. Means what is happening? Initially, when x is 0, there is no gravity. then gravity increase little, then gravity is little more, then more gravity, more gravity, more gravity, more gravity, more gravity, more. As you go ahead, the gravity is becoming more and more and more. Are you getting how is this? The gravity is increasing with x coordinate. So here gravity varies with x coordinate. Find range and h max. Find h max, time of flight, and range. It will be a proper advanced question, paragraph. Question is clear? This you will take time. You can take 10-15 minutes. आराम से सोचो नहीं आया next day again try for another 5-6 minutes. You can spend 15-20 minutes on a good question. But a normal question, don't spend more than 6-7 minutes. Try a question for 6 to 7 minutes. You're not getting it, leave it. Next day again try for another 3 to 4 minutes. If you're still not getting it, get the doubts cleared. Yeah, you have to integrate. This is the second homework question. So make sure to try this for the next class. The next class will be on Friday. Tomorrow we don't have a class. That's what I took today. So we will meet on Friday at 8:45 as usual. So you can just read this question once. A stone is projected from a point on the ground. There is a bird here, and the bird is flying horizontally. The stone goes up and hits the bird. Find the ratio of the speed of the bird and the horizontal velocity of the stone. So he's asking v by u cos theta. That was the question. Both are pretty good questions. Both are proper advanced. So take some time, try them. You got time till Friday. And kinematics 1 day ka test is online. It will be there till Tuesday night. So make sure to give it. Any doubts on these two questions, please ask. You can try them. And maybe after next week, right, we'll plan some additional classes on, Sundays also in order to catch up. Once we catch up till loss of motion and friction, then we'll go back to a regular 2 classes per week. I'll plan a few additional classes so that we can catch up soon. I know we started the batch late, but that's okay. Okay, so with that, we'll wrap up for that day.